And we are live. Peace, 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 peace to Black Power family. Welcome to another episode of Do Knowledge Radio, place where knowledge is born. This is your host, Knowledge Born a Lot, and we're here with a special treat. We get to get cosmic, we get to get galactical, we get to get inspiration, get to get motivation, we need to get motivated, we get to get some insight from the divine goddess Shamaness is in the building back for part two of her illustrious series. So it becomes my honor and privilege at this time to introduce some, present the others, and welcome back to the platform for an amazing and uplifting and transformative conversation.
Wow.
The goddess of Shamaness, the Shamaness goddess, Capricorn Shamaness is in the building.
Welcome, everybody. I am the Capricorn Shamaness. Um, I am here today to talk about the psychic self defense series. We're going on to part two. Just to give you a little bit about me, I have been a healer and a teacher, practicing for about 15 years now, and I've studied many different healing modalities, utilize them, and I do something that I call activations and energetics when I'm doing healing sessions with people to assist you with shifting the energy in your favor. So that's just a little bit about me. And this week, what I want to talk about is I want to pick up where we left off from session one. In session one, we talked about psychic self defense. And what I told you was that the first thing that you've got to do is to clarify your vision, understand what it is that you're up to. And the reason that I gave you for doing that is because of the energy streams that are present here in this realm. There is a lot going on. Um, you are one unit. You can think of yourself as like one cell in the body or the mind of the creator. And in addition to you being a part of the creator, there are many other energies that are here, that are present, that are working in this realm, this earth realm, and governing this earth realm. So we kind of talked about a little bit of a hierarchy of its last time. And so this time, what I want to do is talk about self defense from an offensive standpoint. And when I'm saying offensive, I mean, um, well, let me give you the definition of it. It's an organized and or forceful campaign to achieve something. So the something that you're wanting to achieve is the vision that we talked about last week. And if you did your homework, you would have started to cultivate that vision, writing it down, documenting it, getting into a deeper understanding of what it is. Because the other energy forces that are here, the other energy strings that are here, the ones that are bigger, older, the ones that are being managed and manipulated by other people, other groups, they want your energy, they want your time, they want your attention, they want your focus. And when you are unconscious, you're just going along with everything that's happening around you and not really standing true to what you're envisioning for yourself. Then those energy streams can make use of your energy, your life force. So first session, clarify your vision. Second session, we want to understand the necessity of offensive self defense, which is really protecting your vision. That is the thing that you're campaigning for. So, what is it that you need to have in place to protect that? You won't really understand or know that if you haven't done step one, which is to clarify the vision. So if you haven't done that, go back and listen to the first session and then come back to this one. So the first thing that I want to talk to you about is mind control, and I kind of just hinted to it a little bit. Um, it's very important for you to take back control of your mind. There are a lot of things out here that are vying for your attention. There are a lot of things out here that will make use of your energy. It's already happening. It is already happening. Um, so it's important for you to understand who has control of your mind, what is controlling your mind, what are the conversations that are running you, what are the conversations that you're tapped into, what are the beliefs, whose thoughts are you thinking. And one of the best ways that you can start to address that or dive deeper into it is, first of all, the vision. Second of all, meditation. Meditation. These things are kind of basic for people who have been on the spiritual path or people who are being introduced to it. Meditation. Your mental energy is magic. The least that we can call it is magic. Where your thoughts are, what you're doing with them, that energy is creating and it's going forth and it's producing things. And so, if your thoughts, if your mind is being pulled in directions that do not serve your vision, then you have a problem. You have a big problem. So you want to take back control of your mind. Start meditating on a daily basis. This will bring you back to center, and it's also going to help you to establish a relationship with yourself. You're going to be clear about who you are and what you want in the world and why. And even in the meditation or coming out of the meditation, you may even decide that you want to tweak your vision because you have a better understanding of who you are and a deeper connection with your higher self. The other thing that I want you to do is to hold the vision. Hold the vision. It's not enough just to know that you have a dream. You need to actually start to um, repeat that dream to yourself. Work with that dream like every single day. You need to revisit it. Hold the vision. The next thing that I want to tell you guys about is planetary alignment. This right here is another big thing. It's one of the reasons why I did the series the way that I did it. The first one, when I talked about your place here, in the hierarchy that I described to you guys, I talked to you about the cosmic forces that are here, the other planets in our solar system. Those planetary energies have consciousness, they are ancient, and they are connected to Earth and govern things that are happening here on Earth. They work with time, which is part of this realm that we're in. We're in a space of time. Um, and so aligning yourself with these forces, they're huge, they're big, they're doing things every single day, they're doing things every hour of the day. So by aligning yourself with these forces, you get to benefit from being in flow with the energy streams that are being produced. And so that inertia, that momentum from that energy stream actually supports and helps you. It protects you because when you're in opposition to it, it's almost as if you're warring with these energies and you're not going to win. So by aligning yourself with the planetary forces governing the days, honoring the days. And when you get even stronger in it, honoring the hours within the days, it alleviates a lot of things that you would need to protect yourself from because you're in flow with these cosmic forces. All right. The next thing that you want to do is personal development. This is going to be all about, oh my gosh, my battery is going low. Okay, personal development. This is going to be about, well, I'm going to break it down to you in terms of the elements in air. You want to feed your mind with things that fuel your vision. Again, everything is centered back around this vision. Feed your mind information that is going to fuel your vision. You want to bring in sounds that will support the vision. So you want to hear music or audiobooks, or you want to be chanting different things that are going to facilitate that higher connection and draw you towards what you are calling for. You can also use Solfeggio notes. You can look them up on YouTube or any of your music platforms. There's usually something there for Solfeggio notes. Emotions, you want to cultivate emotions every single day that align you with your vision rather than hanging on to toxic emotions and things that take your attention and your energy away from your vision. Your emotions are very important with creation and what you're manifesting. They fuel the energy of it. And you want to take action. You want to, your life force, it needs to be mirroring or reflecting that vision. And finally, you want to bring things into your physical reality that will, again, align you with your vision. They're reflections of whatever it is that you're calling for. So if you want to manifest a new car, you might do something as simple as bringing that, bringing a model car that is, the same as the one that you're wanting to manifest into your space, and having it somewhere where you can see it every day. And when you see it every day, your mind goes back to that thing that you're calling into being. um, the bottom line with these elements and working them from this perspective is all of the different aspects of you, you're hitting that vision from those different aspects, and so your energy and your attention is being push towards what you want and not just what everybody else has going on, or what, you know mass media is pushing, the narrative that's pushing. You are in control of your own narrative. um, and then the last thing that I want to talk about is just kind of layering in other things. This kind of goes along with, the earth energy of bringing things into your physical reality that reflect the vision that you have for yourself. um, you can utilize things like crystals and that work with protection, symbols and sigils that are protection oriented. And you can even do like energy bubbles that you put around yourself, setting boundaries around yourself for what it is that you want, and also the energy within the bubble, setting the intention of what you want that to be. It's going to be helped by the stuff that I just talked about, by you um, you know, having the sounds and the symbols and all of that stuff in, that's setting the energy within that energy bubble for what it is that you want. And then having the protection around you, setting the barriers, it keeps away some of the influences that will counteract that. And the last layer of protection from an offensive standpoint is your spirit team. If you're working with your ancestors, calling them in and asking them to support you in the psychic protection, keeping your mind where it needs to be, keeping your focus where it needs to be, and keeping people from your space that don't support what it is that you're up to. Um, if you're, whether it's ancestors, angels, guardians, guides, whatever the forces that you're working with, you have a team of them, so you can call them in to ask their support with this. And so that wraps up session two, offensive self defense. Next time, we're going to talk about defensive. We're going to talk about some things that you can do if you've already been hit. If something has already happened and your energy is off, or something is going on that's counteracting what it is that you're trying to create, I'll tell you some tips and tricks on how you can reset your energy, get yourself back in line, and get refocused on your vision. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this session. And I'm so excited because my battery is down to 2%, and I got everything in that I wanted to say before it died. So I will talk to you guys next week on the defensive self defense. And until then, you can find me at capricornshamaness.me, on Facebook or Instagram, Capricorn Shamaness. If you have questions about some of the things that I share with you, you can reach me at info.capricornshamaness.me. So talk to you guys soon. It's been a pleasure.